As a coach, mentor, and preacher, I'm going to list only a few of them. So he connected with ISKCON in 1979 at the age of 14. He connected to ISKCON at the age of 14. I don't want to tell you what I was doing when I was 14, but it wasn't connecting with ISKCON. He joined the movement in 1983, and then he was initiated in 1984. He's done numerous services, including temple cleaner, cook, temple president, communications officer, and preacher. He's translated Prabhupada's books into Serbo-Croat for 6 years and served at ISKCON London as an executive secretary and life coach. He also supported the temple in Vancouver, Canada.
This is the wrong Akrura. This is the Serbo-Croatian. You know Serbo-Croatian? That's the Akrura leadership.
You went to Vancouver, Canada. That's me.
That is you.
Yeah.
He's new at
I
this.
need your notes again.
No, actually, I have a backup bio.
Maybe it was
We did that on
AI.
purpose.
Digital backup.
AI may mix both of us. He's the real Akrura.
Do you,
Pick the best of both.
are you active on Facebook?
Yeah,
You are active on Facebook?
yeah.
Do you often comment when these like
No,
Facebook battles go on?
No,
that's the
Not
other
so
one.
much.
No,
That's
that
the
is
other
your,
girl?
yes.
Yeah, that's probably
Yes.
the other one.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So,
Not so much.
oh, but I had a 14-year-old thing, right? That was
That
this.
was
That is right.
That is good.
Okay, how about this? Yeah, this was a weird hybrid. I guess it was AI combining. Okay, so this Akrura, I can't speak for the other one, but this one was very much interested in the philosophy of the Hare Krishnas and started following the four regulative principles very soon. He managed to attend his school and temple programs and also assisted the Sankirtan leader. He was trained as a bhakta by His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj, who was the temple president of the Delhi temple. And at that time, after finishing his school, he joined ISKCON Vrindavan, where in the year 1984 he was initiated by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. In the year 1987, he was sent to Vancouver, Canada, where he helped bring up the temple from its turbulent times. Yeah. From 87 to 02, he worked outside to maintain his family as well as supported the temple with funds for preaching and other services. Now his whole family is serving in the mission of Srila Prabhupada. He has 2 sons who are preachers and kirtaniyas. They run 2 downtown preaching programs and many spiritual retreats, thus helping many devotees in Canada. Since 2002, he has been a temple council member in Vancouver. Until 2012, he was given the services in Canadian National Council. He chaired the North American Temple President's Body during this time. In 2009, he was deputed to serve as Deputy GBC in a global management, where he continues to serve till now. He was also chairman of Srila Prabhupada Position Committee in the year 2011. Presently, he is serving as a member of Deputy GBC Body on a global portfolio and as a member of Strategic Planning Network. He presently lives in Canada, but spends 7 to 8 months traveling and preaching in Hindi and English languages in Canada, USA, Europe, Africa, Middle East, Singapore, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, MP, UP, Delhi, Haryana, it's on and on. He also speaks Gujarati and Punjabi.
Haribo!
Please join me in welcoming his great. Sorry for the cough.
I think it's AI.
AI, yes.
Yeah, that's the
He
culprit.
picked the best.
Not so intelligent.
Very interesting.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I met that at work over at Bangladesh
Uh-huh.
several years ago.
I'm sure he's been introduced using your credentials.
We both have a conflict. He says, this is the real Akrura, I'm the fake one. I say, he's the real Akrura, I'm the fake one. Of course, we both are servants, but still real Akrura means the more well-known Akrura. So, my real introduction is two simple words. I am a fool and a rascal. In Srila Prabhupada's books, many places you have seen, come across Srila Prabhupada calling some people fools and rascals. That's the right definition that I fit. So that is my most important introduction, that I'm a fool and a rascal in Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. As you've heard and understood, that I came to Krishna consciousness after Srila Prabhupada had already left his body. That was 1979. Actually, my father came in touch with the Krishna consciousness, and I basically just followed. He became a devotee. I'm still trying. Everybody in my family became a devotee except me, but I'm trying. That is my status. Something comes to my mind that when I, as Prabhuji said, what he said about 14-year-old, that's the right me. I was 14. And I was trained that anytime you go in front of Srila Prabhupada, you have to offer obeisances. And you leave, you have to offer obeisances. So I was doing that. And in the Delhi temple, where Prabhuji said that Loknath Swami was the temple president, and I was there also. When my Guru Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, came to the temple, I became really active. More than becoming a member of Krishna Consciousness or International Society for Krishna Consciousness, I kind of became a member at that time of the International Society for Gopal Krishna Goswami Consciousness. But of course, he always trained me in honoring Srila Prabhupada, always told us about Srila Prabhupada. And in his service, I would have to run, and you can enter the temple from this side, and you can enter the temple from that side, and in between there is Srila Prabhupada's Murti. And since I had not met Srila Prabhupada ever before, I could not relate so much to Srila Prabhupada's physical, personal being. And so as 14-year-olds, you know how quickly you can go down to offer obeisances and how quickly. None of us can do that anymore, but I'm sure we could all do at 14, very quickly, quick up, quick down. Nevertheless, it was still a task. And if you had to do it so many times, it was still a task to go down and go up. And as our regular lazy nature, one day, because I had to do it so many times just now, I thought, oh, okay, just skip it. And as a 14-year-old, the thought that came to my mind, Srila Prabhupada is not watching. It's just a murti. And I skipped it. I just went for the last time without offering obeisances. And I was reprimanded by him, not by anybody else, because nobody else was watching. Nobody was really watching. But Srila Prabhupada was watching. He came to my dream the same night. That same very night, he came to my dream. I saw my older brother is in the movement. My father is my spiritual master, Gopal Krishna Goswami. So I saw that all of us are going, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, my father behind, my older brother behind, me behind, all going. And same way, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj comes in front of Srila Prabhupada, offers his obeisances, stands up in front of him, looks in his eyes and says, Srila Prabhupada, let's go. And right away Srila Prabhupada moved his hand to pick up his danda from behind, and he rose right out of the murti, stepped down from the Vyasasana and started to walk with us. He walked for a few steps, and I was trying to get ahead to see. Srila Prabhupada came out of the murti and he's walking. And by the time I caught up to him, he turned around and he looked in my eyes as if he was trying to tell me, I'm not a murti. From that day on to today, I always remember. I never walk by his murti without offering obeisances. I just can't do it. He's right there. It's my experience with Srila Prabhupada. And since that day, I never felt that he's a murti. Wherever I go in the world, I have seen more than my fair share of temples of Srila Prabhupada's, maybe 200 temples I've been to. I never make that mistake again. Wherever I go, I am on a mission to look where is Srila Prabhupada, offer obeisances. Because some smaller centers, there is like small murti in some corner, easy to miss. But I don't do it anymore. When I came here today and I saw Srila Prabhupada sitting in the front like this, I felt as if I entered the Radha Damodar quarters. How many of you have been to the Radha Damodar quarters where Srila Prabhupada lived? Almost everybody. I felt the same. I don't know if you all know or how many of you know. In the middle of the room, like there is an opening over here, there is a little place. You move up your hand and move a little stone. There is a piece of stone. You move, it moves. And behind that stone is a safe place, a secret place where Srila Prabhupada kept a little bit of money next time you go. Have somebody show you. Nobody shows that anymore. Actually, the parikrama that we used to have in the 80s is a completely different parikrama now. All of the things we used to talk about at that time and show the devotees, we don't do that anymore. All kinds of new stuff. So it's completely different, the yatra. So as I was saying, that I have no experience of actually meeting Srila Prabhupada face to face other than my experience of meeting him in my dream and how he came to reprimand me and correct me and so on. But I have heard a lot from other senior devotees like Brahmanand Swami, Brahmanand Maharaj or Brahmanand Prabhu, Garga Muni, Prabhu, Mukunda Maharaj, I had personal association with Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, Satsarup Maharaj, personally spent time with him and heard about this 26 Second Avenue. I'm trying to focus my talk on this 26 Second Avenue. From what I have heard, Srila Prabhupada came first to Boston, got off the ship and got back on the ship and came to New York, and somewhere in Hamburg, Pennsylvania or something.
No.
Hamburg?
He started
Berg-
out of
Berg-
Brooklyn, then from Brooklyn he came to the Port Authority, then he went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Butler, Pennsylvania. So he knew he had a connection with some Mr. Agrawal, and he went to Butler, Pennsylvania, and gradually came back here to New York and Bowery. All kinds of bad experiences, but then he came over here, 26 Second Avenue, from what we have heard, that somebody rented this place before who sold some gift items, and they had a sign of matchless gifts. And Srila Prabhupada saw that this place was open for rent to let, and he inquired, and they said, yeah, you can rent it if you want, $125 a month for this storefront here, as well as the apartment in the back. So Srila Prabhupada signed a lease of renting this place for $125. He did not even have that much money. He did not have a pension. He did not have a job. Neither did he want to get a job. He had no disciples, nobody promising, yes, you do it. Actually, that reminds me that there was one person that promised to help Srila Prabhupada, and that was Lal Bahadur Shastri, the Prime Minister of India. But between Srila Prabhupada coming here and getting this place or anything, Lal Bahadur Shastri left mysteriously. died. That is actually the time I was born. I was born in 65. Srila Prabhupada left India in 65. I was born in 65. So Srila Prabhupada signed up a lease to rent this place, and he had no idea where the $125 will come from every month or even this month. He had no idea where my breakfast will come from tomorrow. He had no idea where anything will come from. The only thing he had was faith in his Guru's instruction. That's all. We try to think we have faith. So Srila Prabhupada pulled out his typewriter and he started typing a notice to put on the front window there. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Bhagavad Gita class. Here, from this time to this time, and at the end of it, he typed, full feast prasadam will be served. In Manhattan, on the open street. Look at how many people are walking there now. And it wasn't so much less at that time. Everybody would see his sign. He's giving free invitation to a free feast to everyone who will come. And this is a person who doesn't know where my own breakfast is going to come from tomorrow. He doesn't know anything about the financial matter. He no promise, no nothing. Okay, Srila Prabhupada, you start, I will bring you money. There was no such person. So what he did, he had no books to distribute. So again, he pulled out his typewriter and he had carbon papers and paper. He would type his own article on the Bhagavad Gita. And with 4 pieces of carbon paper and 5 pages, he would type 1 word at a time, the whole article, and he would have like 5 books ready to distribute. And then he would do it all over again, type each and every character over again, the whole article, and now he has 5 more pieces of paper to distribute. And again, and again. By the time he's done 4 times, he has 20 pieces of paper. He would take that paper, go out, try to stop people, try to stop somebody here now. New York was not any better at that time. Still is the same. Most people will not stop for Srila Prabhupada. Most people just keep walking. Due to his age, sincerity, if somebody would stop and Srila Prabhupada would speak to them, they understand very little. Very little. But some of them would see his sincerity. He's trying to say something. He's sincere about it. He is trying his best. Some people would give him a nickel. Some would give him a dime. Some would give him a quarter. And if you got really lucky, somebody would give him $1. And Srila Prabhupada would give them his article on the Bhagavad Gita. He did that all day to collect these nickels and dimes so that he could prepare a feast for the devotees who would come through that door. Single-handedly, he would buy the produce, carry it home, wash it, cut it, cook it, prepare everything, come to the front through this door, lead the kirtan, give the class, and request everybody, please don't go away, keep sitting. He would go to the back, one after the other, bring the pots. He had picked up some plates and cups and spoons. He would distribute them to everyone. Single-handedly, he would distribute them everything that he's prepared. And these devotees, I'm not saying that, I wasn't there to watch it, but the devotees who came at that time, they tell us, we ate, we picked up and left. Srila Prabhupada picked up everybody's plates alone, washed all the plates, washed all the cups, washed all the spoons, and then he washed the whole floor after these devotees. Srila Prabhupada told us, trained us to never leave the cleaning to the next morning. I sure wish and hope that's being followed in every center. We never leave the cleaning to the next morning. We clean up right after. So he didn't just train us. He himself did it as an acharya. He himself followed exactly that. He did not become an acharya like that. Look at what he had to go through. No promise. Nothing standing in front of him saying, okay. But slowly and gradually, some people started to, one or two, started to stay back and say, this Swamiji, what happens here after we have our dinner and we leave? So they started to help out. From what we have heard, we were told, Srila Prabhupada never asked anybody, please stay to help. When they felt sincere enough or ready to volunteer to help, then Srila Prabhupada engaged them. Srila Prabhupada looked at them as people who have been sent to him by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. So he had so much respect for them that you've been sent here by my Guru. I remember in 1992, I went to Mayapur, and I purposely went to Mayapur after the festival because I didn't want to be there with so many other people and not finding a room and lining up so much for prasadam. But then I still ran into Japataka Swami Maharaj. And he stopped me and he talked to me. And then I ran into him again while leaving. He took me on parikrama. He said, oh, you came after the festival, you missed the festival. I said, yes, I missed the festival because I wanted to miss the festival. He said, oh, I'm taking out another parikrama. Would you like to go? I said, yeah, sure. Go. One small bus parikrama. So when we were leaving, he asked me, where are you going? I said, well, I'm going to Mysore. You know anybody there? I said, no. I have a disciple in Mysore. You go there, this is the name. I don't remember, I think he gave phone number or the name of the shop. This is a famous jeweler with a shop in a very prominent place in the city. So we went and checked into the hotel and got in touch with that devotee, and he, with his son and his brother and some servants, just came and invaded the whole hotel. Said, how come you checked into the hotel? We're going to take you home. Check out. And such a big welcome, such a big happiness that he showed, that my Guru has sent this person with my name to me. So I was young at that time. Not that still I am very mature in my head. So at that point I could see what is the value of somebody's Guru sending someone to you. And that's the feeling that Srila Prabhupada also had when he saw these devotees, so-called hippies. They were, who liked the hippies? Nobody liked the hippies. The hippies didn't like the hippies. The government didn't like them. Their own parents didn't like them. Nobody on the street liked the hippies. But Srila Prabhupada liked the hippies. He loved the hippies. Senior devotees tell us that they did not join because they read the Bhagavad Gita and or understood the philosophy. They did not join because of this. They joined because of the love that they saw in Srila Prabhupada's eyes. So much love that these devotees felt that our own birth-giving parents have never shown so much love to us. They don't seem to care that much about us. But this person here really cares. So they gave their life to Srila Prabhupada. That is the major thing. There are so many sadhus in India. So many sadhus would like to go to the West and preach and would like to do so many things. But what stands Srila Prabhupada apart from them is the white elephants that are ready to run and jump and dance at his one command. That is our Srila Prabhupada. And that is the transformation that he was able to bring from this very place, 26 2nd Avenue. To me, this is not an address. To me, this is a mantra. It's like a mantra. 26 2nd Avenue. New York, New York. This is how close and important it is to my heart. I lived here at one time, and we did not have the possession of this place. And we used to come and see it from the front, from the outside. We still used to come here. And then later we got the possession of this place over again. So I'm very thankful that all of you came to join us this Wednesday night. I have tried to present what I could, just whatever came to my mind right now. I wasn't able to prepare for this class before, or whatever the preparation I did not use. In my mind, I was thinking of so many other things that I was going to talk about, but none of it actually came out. But I'm here at your service. If there is any questions or comments that anybody would like to contribute, share, say, ask, please go ahead. Yes.
I have one correction if you don't mind.
Yeah.
ISKCON or the devotees of the organization, we don't have possession of the place. It's being rented.
Yeah. Rental is possession.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't own it. I know. Rental possession is still possession. It's legally ours to rent. Yeah. I know we don't own it.
It's not like Prabhupada's birthplace or the Park Bazaar.
Yeah.
That's been handed over.
Those we own now. Yeah.
And even I believe birthplace of Lord Nityananda, Ekachakra.
Ekachakra.
This
Yeah.
one is doing well in India.
Yes, yes,
But I know that there have been many devotees who had talked about actually purchasing this building.
yes,
So we have legal rights and we can do whatever it is and can have whatever.
yes,
Dayananda Prabhu, Prabhupada's disciple.
yes.
uh,
Calcutta.
Yeah, he was in Calcutta for a while and then he was in San Francisco. He was actually the first temple president in San Francisco
Okay.
before Prabhupada decided Tamal Krishna Maharaj would be better manager. So he was here in New York for a while and he was living up. And then at that time, I think he had spoken to I don't know if at that time, this was in in mid-90s, yeah. So maybe the person who had rented, the man who had rented these two spaces to Prabhupada and Mukunda Maharaj, I think at the time he was still alive.
Ah,
So Dayananda knows about that. And then Lakshmi Nrsimha Prabhu he had also known, he'd been in contact with the son of the man who owned it. Now he's passed away.
yeah,
So he's gone to his son and his son said like, okay, anytime you guys are ready, he's willing to sell.
yes. Thank you.
Just in the spirit of time, does anyone have a question? Anyone have? There's also, afterwards, during Prashadam, maybe Prabhu can have conversations as you like. No final questions? Okay. All right, thank you very much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Shri Prabhupada.